terms of resources or scale, was there a moment when it kind of hit you that, okay, we're playing in a different ballgame now?
Well, I'll tell you one that really did hit home was when you hear, oh, we're going to launch in 200 countries globally. That's a scale that we're not used to. What we're used to is, being on a fairly small basic cable audience and then sort of trickling out and then getting a little bit larger and it finally goes on Amazon Prime. It's like, but now to come out of the gate to launch globally like this with this kind of show, it's a completely new experience for us.
Has it changed the storytelling at all? Because obviously, you have to be creative when you have a tighter budget, but then you have a global audience, more money. Has it allowed you guys to go on some paths you wouldn't have before?
I think it has allowed us to indulge many paths because the story that Ty and Daniel wrote has always been complex, multi-layered, multi-plot lines. It's been spread throughout different locations, lots of different sets and ships and places. That part hasn't changed. I think how we put those stories on camera, maybe, I would say that there's a beautiful new look for the show this year. It's things that we've never seen before on The Expanse. Really, this Illus activation is part of it. It's a huge part of the storyline this season. We're going to one of the first habitable worlds beyond the ring. And there's proto-molecule ruins, and there's mystery, and it's a new place, and it's the first time human beings have set foot on this. That's new for the show.
You've gotten a lot of recognition from fans and a lot of love from fans, and now you're getting awards like this. You've been nominated for a Saturn Award. How has that been for you guys?
Oh, we hate that. No, it's great. It's fantastic. Not to pat ourselves on the back, it's a couple years ago, was it 2 years ago?
We won a Hugo.
We won a Hugo 2 years ago, and we were nominated again for another Hugo Award this year. It's fantastic because, you know what? These are the shows that we all love, these kinds of shows, this type of science fiction. It's so rare when it comes out there. It's wonderful to be able to make it ourselves, and it's wonderful to get that kind of response back.
Absolutely.
You've talked about the utilization of sci-fi in the past.
That sounds like me.
Beyond the distribution jump you touched on, is there a palpable advantage to working in streaming in that genre television?
So many.
You're throwing that to us?
I'm throwing that to you guys. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking too much here. But
it's hard for me to answer that question because so much of everything that I watch is on streaming services now. I don't know that. I don't know whether it privileges genre or not being on a new technology. I imagine, for first adopters maybe. But the thing that I found about streaming generally is that it's just freer. And I'm not saying that as a creator of content. I'm saying that as a viewer. The things that I'm interested in, the things that I enjoy, the things that I feel are really pushing the envelope are all on streaming these days.
There's an attention span quality to it, I think, that's actually important, which is when we did season 1 on Sci-Fi, we had commercials, and so as we were putting together the show for streaming, one of the things I wanted to do is, you often will see like a show that was on cable once, and then there's a 3-second whack or whatever, then it goes back in. I went back with our post-production guys and I said, I hate those things. That's not how you watch a movie. And we closed it. We fixed the music, we fixed the picture edits, and so the show on streaming has always been one continuous thing. And I think if you're talking about novelistic forms, which television is, especially long form, is that the idea of being able to watch it through like a complete story, like a movie, is part of the experience. And just when you take those interruptions out, it changes your relationship with it. It changes your relationship with the sound. It changes your focus with the story, and that's the great advantage of streaming.
Related to that, on an episode-to-episode basis, knowing that every single episode is going to drop at the same time, people are going to be able to change how you approach the storytelling in the new season?
We didn't actually know that.
That's right. It was an assumption, I think, but
Yeah, I mean, it was.
we knew it was a possibility that it wasn't before.
But they hadn't told us that was definitely happening. I mean, I think the way we designed the show has always been, whether it's one episode at a time or all of them at once, that it tells a single coherent narrative that pulls you into the next episode. We want the person, even if they can't click a button to go to the next episode, what they want, we want them wishing that button existed.
Right.
You know, on Amazon, where they are going to go at once, we're hoping that what we've done is create a thing where the person is compelled to hit the button and watch the next episode.
If you're late for work, we won.
In terms of the thematic arc, mostly based on so obviously you guys don't stick page to page for that. So what has been has it felt like some of the book? You tried to stay with most of it. What's just in terms of how much you've decided you want to use that as an inspiration?
It's the fourth book. We've pulled in some things from some of the novellas to add in additional material.
We've made some stuff up.
Yeah, we've created some things that would feel like the prologues to things that happen in later books. But when you see those things happen, you'll be like, oh yeah, I know what that's setting up. Because if you've read the books, you'll say, oh, that's clearly setting up a thing that happens. I know later. So whether you've never read any of the books, if you've never read any of the books, it'll feel just like part of the natural storytelling. If you have read the books, you'll go, oh, I know what they're setting up here. So it'll all feel pretty organic.
It's a unique thing to have the creators of the novels actually adapting their own work for an entirely different medium and changing it and bringing other elements into it from other sides of their stories, things that they had thought about but maybe not even written down. It's like we've exploited all of those things, and I think that's the reason why, even though the show and the books do diverge in a number of ways, I think everybody who's a fan of both books, the show is very true to the spirit of the book.
Last question, sorry guys,
Sorry.
we've been on time.
So kind of related to that, what are some details about the characters, you know, your kind of favorite details of characters that are either going to be teased out or will never be teased out in the show?
Well, I think for me, for this season, if you've seen the poster that was released, Amos's beard. That's an amazing piece of art. He's just, that guy can wear that beard.
I mean, to be fair, Amos does get some great stuff this season that will play into things that are coming in the future that people recognize from later books. Naomi gets some amazing stuff that is really playing into things that are going to happen later. I think all of the characters really are getting nice teases for future stuff and also really interesting stories for the current season. So, I mean, we're trying to do both. We want you to feel satisfied after the end of the season that you're like, oh, that was a cool story, but also get a lot of tantalizing things.
And there's also new material that bridges the narrative between books 4 and 5 that actually is not in the novels, but these guys had talked about from the beginning is what happens next week. Because of how we're adapting the season, we had an opportunity